everyone, and happy times. It's your bird, Avon the Raven, and welcome back to my first playthrough of Dragon's Dogma 2. We're going to be continuing the main quest today. Huh?
It seems that we must seek out this Ambrosius if we are to learn more of the God's way. Allow me to guide you, Master. I know.
Fair enough. As I typed. Thank you for popping in at all, Doppel. I need to head over.
Yes.
What?
You're the one who aided us in storming the coral snake's hideout.
I wanted to go shopping for another blade.
I've been questioning Hugo, the bandit we took into custody, but he refuses to answer any of my questions. In fact, he's hardly said a word. The lad's been sent back to his cell for now, but perhaps I could trouble you to talk with him. I seem to recall that he recognized you. Are you acquainted? At any rate, methinks you might have more success loosening his lips than I.
Okay, I guess we're doing this quest.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
They can be most convenient.
After I go shopping.
During the day.
Because I need to see if I can get
Good thing I'm here, really. I know just
a better
where
pair
to
of
go.
blades.
Hoy, looking to change? No need to overthink it. You can change it on a...
That is not what I wanted, but, may as well. I have that. Okay, so my
You've not
augments are fine. Oh, thank you for the redeem double.
Sir
What?
Arisen, I have a message for you.
Why am I getting stopped on the... I keep getting stopped on the street. Why? Why?
Sir Manella would speak with you in the palace. Pray seek her out at your earliest convenience.
Okay, I don't know even... Who is Manella? Yeah, clearly. I keep getting stopped while I'm just trying to do some shopping.
I'm not interested.
Okay.
These writings could be of import.
Will you sell me stuff?
There's light armor.
No. No, you will not. Why is that even on the thing? If it is not something I can do.
But be sure to buy all. Just tell me what you need.
Bye. I need a polearm. Well. That's not better than what you have. And this is me being an NPC is like just chilling and stop to talk to people. Yeah. Yeah.
And I'll see it done.
Aha. Okay, 636 for strength. And I will sell both of these. I'll have to store those. I'll hold on to that for now. And store the rest of that. And you just have weapons.
Come again when you've more coin.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far larger.
Do you have anything that I'm going to want?
Now, this hardly bears saying, but don't you...
Okay. Reject from cats? What? There's an entire race of cat people in this game. 179. The NPC. Fair enough. 177, 364. The turban is better. $205 and $353. That I think is actually better than the turban. Yeah. It's been a while since I've changed equipment, so I may as well look at this. That is better. And that is the only thing I can buy. Or, well, only thing I can wear. Yeah. Okay, so then we have some... I think I'll just keep my Saurian cape, though.
Dare try to...
And then sell... that. This.
Take anything without...
Enhance. Even if it's only once each. Looks like an 80s rock stood up and got a mullet. Damn! And then because that is probably going to be helpful for later. Oh, hey.
Paying for it first. Always a pleasure.
I mean, that's fair. My character looks a little silly with this new getup, but it is better.
Take heart. But we are fulfilling our duty at the Arisen's side. We have
To see it, you can't unsee it. Fair. Examine. Deposits. Put away those. That gets put away for if I need it later. We're gonna sell some stuff directly from storage, and it will be curatives that we sell if this is indeed the case. Where is the extracts? Oh, I guess they'd be implements, huh? I'm not gonna remember I have the arrows, so may as well sell those, with the exception of the unmaking arrow. Okay, so Darkening Storm is better than these two, so I may as well sell them. Cast Stone I'm keeping. Horrific Victory is better than Warblade. Militant Dove I'm keeping. 175 and 290, 82 and 96, yeah. Okay, I'll keep both of those.
We must rest.
Just to set my save after I've actually... Oh! Hi, Farrell. Ha! I'm glad people like Farrell.
'Tis a perilous journey I've had, Arisen. When that griffin came upon us, I feared we were done for. Good morrow, everyone.
Off we go then.
Ready to
Farrell! And then we go here. And we'll run towards
You would gather materials for
jail.
Master. Can we really afford to carry more?
I am just trying to figure out where I'm supposed to be going. I have been told that I should be heading towards a jail in order to talk to a bandit. But I do not know where this jail is. Flamebearer Ward, okay.
So you're the one Benjamin sent to get the whelp to talk, eh? Well, go on then. Don't dawdle. And I'll thank you not to distract the jailers from their charge.
Yep, I'm just going to talk.
What are you here for, huh? Come to give me your pity? Or just have a laugh? I'll not suffer either. Piss off.
Ort's got the whelp's tongue as per usual. I would have thought he'd be glad to start spilling secrets. The leader of the coral snakes left him for dead, didn't he? Not sure what's keeping him quiet, but 'twould only be to his benefit were he to tell us all he knows.
Oi, enough talk. You've a prisoner to watch.
Yes, sir. Apologies, sir.
Okay.
Just piss off. I ain't interested in talk. I believed in him. Looked up to him even.
Okay.
My parents were killed by brigands.
Basically, you just have to keep pestering him. Fair enough.
And I've no doubt I'd have followed them to an early grave if Lanzo hadn't taken me in. He made me a part of the coral snakes. Gave me a home, a life. I wanted to repay him however I could. So I did what he told me. I know it ain't right to steal, but I thought I could use all that gold I filched to help someone, like Lanzo did for me. I didn't take it for myself, it was for the poor. I wanted to give people a chance to choose a better path in life. Instead of ended up like me.
Yeah, no, I'm used to Souls games where you have to just keep spamming their dialogue until they repeat. So I was just like, okay, I'll keep going until he repeats his dialogue, and this happened. Souls for the win!
That's why I did the things I did. Understand? And I don't believe for a moment that Lanzo meant what he said to me in the hideout. 'Twas all an act. So if you're waiting for me to talk, cuz, don't hold your breath. That's why I did, and I don't believe for a moment...
Okay.
You want a way to release the whelp, sir? Do you realise what you're asking? Well, there might be a way. I've not the authority to promise such a favour, but that doesn't mean no one does. The head jailer, for instance. I reckon he could get the lad his freedom, if you made it worth his while.
Okay, so who's the head jailer? Is it you?
Oh, you want the bandit whelp released, do you? I suppose I could consider...
Timu Robin Hood. You know what? Fair.
Aye, being head jailer has its privileges. I could accommodate such a request if I were so inclined.
I was thinking that you would tell me who the head jailer was, but you being head jailer helps.
Of course, you'd need to prove your integrity first. I can't go around unlocking cells for just anyone.
That is so cheap, actually.
You've made your case well. I'll see to it that the request for the lad's release...
How little do you get paid?
But you might have to be patient. One cannot rush these things.
That's why I did the things I did. I don't believe for a moment that Lanzo meant what he said to me in the hideout.
Okay. So now what do I do? Hmm. Where? Ah, they weren't allowed inside. My pawns weren't allowed inside the jail. These things take time, huh? May as well get the rest of the jail on my map. Just to see. Hey, let me... There we go. Really? Now that's interesting. Why would the jail lead directly into the magic research lab?
I reckon the head jailer could... Just you in?
Okay. I guess technically speaking I do. Well, from a gameplay perspective, it needed to go somewhere in case you got put in jail and decided to escape. But the Forbidden Magic Research Lab is still a weird one. It's probably a little more complicated than just experimenting on them, honestly. I found out earlier from a side quest that the Forbidden Magic Research Lab is currently being used to investigate the dragon. So while I don't doubt that there is some experimentation going on with the prisoners, how is the big question mark? Okay. This is the door. Okay, that's the door I couldn't get in beforehand, I think. You laugh at me for the it's complicated, but the it's complicated is true. I know roughly what's being studied there because of a side quest I did before. Which is why I was a little surprised that, which is why I was surprised there was the tunnel leading directly into the jail. But what could prisoners add to the dragon investigation? If they had a dragon in captivity, I would think that.
I don't believe for a moment.
But... Can I see how many people have watched the ads? If I can, I don't know how. How you doing, Alexu? And, might I ask what brings that question to mind? Oh, Megan, hello! How are you today? Yeah, that was a very interesting question. I don't want to go too far from here on the off chance that, they release the kid and I'm not around. But I am very curious about this tunnel. Normally I would say that, yeah, in regards to dragon research, the prisoners are probably food. But with the way Dragon's Dogma lore works specifically, that doesn't make much sense. Ah, fair enough, fair enough. Exploring and doing side quests in Fallout 3, nice. You're wondering how things work with the ads. That's fair. I just know that I get revenue from it. I don't know... Like, obviously not as much as I do from a sub, but still. Laboratorium, testing room. I myself will be sent to the pyre ere long. 'Tis surely only a matter of time, yet I shall face my end without regret and with my head held high, for there is no flame that can eradicate the truth or reduce my soul to ashes. And with my dying breath, I shall utter these words: Glory to Batal and her unwritten history. Death to Valeri, the unjust, self-seeking emperor and deceiver of the people. Huh. Doppel, you have to be a little more specific with what you want. That is a dragon skeleton. Was what you want lore on. See? Yeah. Yeah, you get to choose. The whole point of that redeem is to start a lore discussion on a topic of your choosing. That is why the redeem exists.
Wait for the new equipment to come. Ah, that's right. I must fetch it.
Do you want me to refund you so you can think on it and redeem it again later? No, no? Okay. Fair. Okay, this room is incredibly suspicious. Why do they have a Drake skeleton? I hadn't realized that this was a dragon when I came in here the first time. That's fine, that's fine. Take your time. Actually, I wonder if they're turning people into dragons. Didn't feed it enough prisoners. Well, not for dragons, but drakes. Because the dragon is a very specific entity within Dragon's Dogma lore.
We'll see if you can escape me a second time.
Who are you supposed to be then, eh? Wait, you're one of the ones that came crawling into our hideout.
I'm gonna have to refund you on that one because I actually don't know Helldiver's lore, Doppel. I'm sorry. I've never played Helldivers.
Yeah, ain't funny really. But seeing you's reminding me of that bleeding runt's face. I'm talking about Hugo, of course. Didn't you hear him sobbing as we left? Lanzo, why? Boo-hoo! Bet he's still crying over it, eh? Like a babe without its mum. Of course, Lanzo's already forgotten about the poor sod. Was right glad to be rid of him, truth be told.
Okay.
Oh, it tells me there's more to his tale. Not sure I can stomach it, mind.
Can I actually...
Oh, it tells me there's more to his...
Hey, I paid you, dude.
No, there's no need to fret.
Alright, we're gonna save and continue, and if I get attacked for this...
What's gone wrong with the world?
we return to the title screen without saving. Okay. So, what do I even do here? Wait, what? Oh, there's the kid. I'd like to know why the prison has just wide open... is just left wide open to the elements.
I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
Okay, so... how do I progress this quest?
Oh, it tells me there's more to his tale.
So, then... Sleep. Fair enough. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. Have an excellent day, both of you.
Hugo's been following Lanzo around ever since he was a kid. Wouldn't quit it neither, even when it got him a beating. Still, there's a use for whelps like him. Guards aren't like to throw a brat in jail for pocketing a few trinkets, eh? They can earn their own living that way. When one shop starts getting suspicious, they just move on to another. Easy pickings for a kid. And having a few whelps along makes setting up in a new town a trice. The guards don't suspect a thing. But Hugo had gotten too big for that, see? We'd run out of uses for him. Well, save throwing him to the dogs, so as we could make our escape. Hard to believe the lad never figured out we was using him. Real loggerhead, that one. Did he ever tell you his story? About how his parents were killed by brigands or some such?
It was probably the coral snakes that did that.
Couldn't be more obvious who that was, eh?
Yeah.
Ah, his mum was a comely lass. Don't remember a thing about his da. We roughed them up, had a bit of fun. Emptied their purses and the like. Lanzo slit their throats himself. It was hard not to laugh, watching daft little Hugo grow up, hanging off Lanzo's bootstraps and never questioning a damn thing. We've a new hideout now, over on the ancient battleground. Aye, I ain't afraid to tell you that. I might owe Lanzo a favour or two, but not enough to rot in here for it. In fact, why don't you go pay him a visit, eh?
Ancient battleground, huh?
I'm the only one in this hole.
What do you want now? What?
I think that I just broke this kid.
He said... What? That can't be right. But... if he did that to me... then what about all those kids? He can't have killed all their parents too. Can he? No. Tell me it's all a lie, damn you!
Well, quests off the Pilfered Path. Yeah, it's... the Ancient Battleground is honestly a really weird spot for you to set up. For these people to set up, because that is... in Vermont, for one thing.
These writings could be of import.
This is probably a bad idea, but I'm gonna actually head over to the Ancient Battleground.
You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more? What could
I'm
your
worried that
chest
if I
be
wait
hiding?
too long, Hugo's gonna go after
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
Lanzo himself. Risky, but...
Aha! I just remembered who 'tis we're talking about. Ah, yes. I know just where to find this person. Follow me.
Where is the cart driver? You.
Quit acting so
I wasn't even trying to talk to you. I was trying to talk to this guy.
This ox cart's bound, for the can't let you on till you've paid.
Sorry, this lady.
Carts make for relatively safer travel.
They can be most convenient, though they travel only during the day.
There we go. Think you could let me through?
You're not getting in here on my watch.
Thank you. I'm really surprised that the coral snakes actually moved to Vermund. I thought I was gonna have to hunt them down on a other part of Batal. Let's hope that it lets me go after the coral snakes without having to track down Hugo.
Tis a hobgoblin!
I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
I will protect you.
Can you? There we go.
We should be
Run
able
down
to leave
here.
this boulder with our combined minds.
A firm push.
I don't want to move the boulder. I want to... I actually kind of hate that these things don't take damage unless you hit their tail.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true. We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Alright.
A ballista is a ranged weapon. This could grant us an edge in battle, if we use it well.
So, if here is where... They either made their home here or off on this side. If I can't do anything with the coral snakes just yet, then I'll leave a port crystal here and go back to Batal.
Danger might lurk anywhere. Wear every shadow. And mind the ceiling.
We'll manage whatever comes. We always do, don't we?
Because I do actually have a couple of port crystals if I need them. Oopsie daisy. I hear voices. Fools.
Now that is a surprise. Douse the flames before it is too late.
Where are you? There you are. Okay. So clearly the coral snakes were stupid enough to make their home inside of an undead-infested ruin. Can someone heal me, please?
You may depend upon me.
I would very much like to know what you two were doing. But whatever.
Come on, put up a... Come on, don't back it.
Seriously, of all the things you could have done.
Locked, I'm afraid.
We shall have to find the key then.
What? So, with that being the end of the main...
Drop all your valuables.
You're not the one that's in danger of dying, or, well, I'm not the one that's in danger of dying here. Where are you?
I'll gather these now. 'Twould be
You know who you're dealing.
Do you know how many of your men I've killed?
Bugger off if you want to see tomorrow.
I thought it best to prevent Sir Hugo from staining his hand any further.
You? This your work then?
Oh shit, you got...
I came to get my vengeance, only to find all those who could give it to me already dead. Fine. Seems my entire life's a farce, and I'm the only one not laughing. I don't rightly know where to go from here. What am I to do now? An honest life, huh? What a lark. This is the only life I've ever known. It's too late for me to change paths now. Oi. Listen. Do you really think someone like me could live an honest life after all that's happened?
Honestly, as long as you don't try to start it in Batal, you'll be fine.
I've always wanted to try. Earning an honest living, I mean. But what could I do? Not sure as I've many skills, save picking pockets. And no one would want me working for him, would they? You know of a place I could work? Where? What? Are you...
I can't wait to find out what's inside.
Hang on.
Tis a ladder. Shall we see where it leads?
We ought to put it to good use.
Where is he? Where are you going?
At any rate, is your pack not overburdensome? Ugh, you...
Oh, I've got my freedom. Shit, there's work for me out there. What? Are you...
Alright, let's put down a port crystal here.
The port crystal is set, but we'll have...
Because the thief village is actually... Or, hang on. Where are you going? Oh, for Hugo guidance. Well, let's hope that I can actually just... Yeah. Because the thief village is way off in the corner.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
I need to buy a fairy stone from you. Sell these. I have 5 Seeker's tokens to turn in.
Many thanks.
Our packs are heavier, and our
But I know
passes
exactly where might take him in, but
We've
the
a journey to prepare for,
problem...
after all. We can't afford to cut corners.
is that it wouldn't give... Like, there's 2 possible locations here. There's the thief village and, Harv. Either one of those is a possibility. I would have said Melv, but Melv is essentially a dead end at this point because I did all of the quests there and all of its people, well, all of its important people have moved to Harv.
Hold fast, Arisen! I will be with you in but a moment.
Like, there's some other characters that might be able to, I should definitely leave a port crystal in the Nameless Village, actually, now that I think about it.
Saurians!
Was that a griffin I just saw?
Climb on and I'll send you soaring.
Yes, it was. Wonderful. I need to go off to the side over here.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Please tell me that I snuck past. Yes, okay.
I suppose there can be...
Ah! So I'm gonna want to head there.
No harm in bringing this along.
Die.
To prevail with weapon sheath.
Can we?
Come, follow my example. Well said.
It's a pleasure to serve.
Hang in there, Master. I'm coming
There we
to
go.
assist.
Where'd the dog go? I don't even know where the enemy went. Oh. There we go.
Much obliged. 'Tis the least I can offer after all you've done.
Hey, 2,500. Not as much as I need, but not a terribly small amount either. Alright, and then erase.
Yon statue may yield new sights, if we can reach it.
I can foresee no reason not to go see it up close.
Over here. The nameless village. I should really put one here because we might have to use it. I might need it later.
My bed.
'Tis done, Master. Now a fairy stone can whisk us here whensoever we desire.
Well,
Well met, sir.
you let me buy one.
How might I be of service? Well met, sir.
You do not have a... Okay.
How much?
Honestly... I'll have to put that away, but I have enough rock scales that I can sell that.
I be of service. Do come again.
Time to be heading home.
What do you think?
Okay. Where are the Meisters?
I've things to do.
Nope, okay.
I knew not what to think when we first arrived here. All those stairs struck me as rather sinister.
To think we were being evaluated for our potential all along.
Where is...
I would appreciate appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
There we
It's
go.
not our place to
Down
hurt you,
here. Honestly, hurry me all you like. I would...
Aught you need of me?
That is honestly faster than going down. And there we are.
Nice place, this. I'm in no hurry to leave. Here to ask aught of me.
Where is the Thiefmeister?
What you need of me?
Ought you need of me?
Ought you need of...
Can't say I've any time.
I could have sworn this would have been a good spot for Hugo. Out of lantern oil. I am...
Greetings, Master.
How goes it? Have you found Fulminous shield? Oh dear. Still haven't found it?
Huh.
I'm in no mood for a...
Nope.
Here to ask.
Lovely, I'll have to remember this place.
This is the inn. Of course. Nothing's free in this world. Glad to be of service.
Oh, is it you?
I'm not interested.
No.
What brings you here?
Nope.
Can't say I've any time.
Okay, so there is nothing here at the moment. I should go outside. So I don't bang my fairy stone on the ceiling again. Alright, shoot, where can I...
I'm picking a few. We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
Yes, mayhap 'tis beyond your ken. But this world of ours is not the real world.
What?
This world is a cycle. The dragon emerges, the dragon is slain. 'Tis endless. And yet, such is the lot of those who reside in a false world like ours. The real world is not nearly so stagnant. Is there a way to travel to the real world, you ask? What I will say is that I believe the cycle will continue unbroken for as long as the dragon continues to be slain. You doubt your ears, but I speak truly.
Okay. Where can I find Ulrika? Because she'd be the one that I think would... Is she by my house again? Fairy stone, thank you. Need that. Because I'm using a ton of them.
Have we any gold left after that extravagance?
Surely a bit of overspending every now and again cannot hurt.
Bayside home. Coastal hut. We do not get sold. Great. Ulrika.
Together, we...
No.
Seems I hear naught but grim tidings of late. Would you be willing to lend...
Damn it.
I see. Shame.
I'm trying to complete a quest, dude. To go back here just to check. 'Cause I have no idea where else I can... send Hugo if this isn't gonna work.
Oh, I've got my... Shit, this work for me out there. What? Are you...
Okay, first of all, let's go collect this from the Frontier Shrine before I forget again.
Come to think of it, different masters favor different
And then back to Vernworth.
pawns. One whom I served preferred to have peace with allies.
I genuinely don't know who I'm supposed to talk to get Hugo some work.
Might as well take a look. Might as well take a look.
Sold out, damn it.
While you're here. There, eh? Stop by again soon.
Actually, let's... Where was my last autosave? Because if I can save myself a fairy stone by just not going to Harv...
Good thing I'm here, really. I know just where to
Nope.
go.
Okay. Actually, wait. The Vocation Guild. I have to go there anyway to give the Seeker's tokens.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you. Have you found any of the items discussed perchance? Business has been better, but I shan't I long for the times when I was always on... Is there naught being done to make safe? Business has been better.
Okay,
but I
nope.
shan't complain. Always a pleasure.
This might contain useful information.
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
Where am I supposed to go?
You have my fullest confidence. Do
Nope.
not forget that we work to serve...
Let's go rest.
We must rest.
It's entirely possible that the solution could also be to kidnap Hugo.
I feel refreshed and ready for a new day. Come, we've much to be getting on with.
I don't know about you, but I am full of vim and vigor.
A crime committed here will see one confined to jail. I've heard that jailers are paid a pittance, despite the hardships of their work.
Need anything?
No.
Stop by again soon.
Alright, let's head back to the checkpoint rest town then, just normally.
Pray, slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me.
This, I'll need to see some coin before I
Yeah, yeah. I'd rather not be... Oh, Gadget, hello! How are you today? I am trying to figure out where I can find some work for that Coral Snakes boy.
Go right ahead.
A quote-unquote honest living. My first thought was to bring him to the Nameless Village, and my second was Harv. But neither of those had the option, really.
I've a selection of
You don't have anything I want.
wares that sure hope to see you again.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
You've never actually done that part of the quest. Fair enough.
Eh?
That... fair. You've done the Coral Snake's hideout, but not that part of the quest. That is fair. I never remember to use that to cure sleep.
Many thanks.
I'm wondering if I have to kidnap the kid. Like, just pick him up and use a fairy stone that way.
You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more?
Master, if ever your path grows cumbersome.
Lucky us. That's worth taking.
What? Rachel! Gadget isn't ads. A shame that... I hit the wrong button. Oh well.
Hobgoblin! Fire's fury shan't be evaded against this foe.
There we go.
That was incredible. Never have I encountered such a strategy.
I'll definitely be saving before I attempt this, but I think I am going to try just picking Hugo up and fairy stoning him to the Nameless Village. Because that might work. It also might not.
Lo, a ballista.
Let us make use of this during battle. I've no doubt would catch our foes unawares. I'm not gonna bother stopping for that. But my thought now is to actually kidnap the kid and fairy stone with him in my arms to either Harv or the Nameless Village. Because those are the only two places I can think of that would definitely take in a random bandit kid.
Think nothing of it.
Not a bad idea.
These fiends are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
Okay, so that one... Good to know that that puts me below where I want to be.
Water is nigh invisible in this gloom. No few times has an overconfident step soaked my boots.
You too? Oh, I'm glad I'm not the only one.
There we go, save and continue. And I reload if this does not work. Nameless Village.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Oh, I've got my freedom. Shit, this work for me out there.
And this... Okay, what am I supposed to do with this? I have quite literally exhausted everything I can think of, so I'm gonna look this up. Didn't want to, but I don't want to be stuck on yet another quest for 2 or 3 streams. I'd like to actually make progress. Okay, so it looks like if I want to...
Good
thing I'm here, really. I know.
So because I didn't get the bad ending for Isaac's quest,
But here we are at last.
the only option I have is to get...
You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more?
is to have him work with Wilhelmina at that brothel in Vernworth, which is not what I was expecting.
I've a knack for combining materials.
I need to actually go do another quest. Fuck off. Yeah, I never would have thought that the work for Hugo would be either shop owner in Batal or brothel worker in Vermund.
It's when that counts. I imagine it would be most beneficial in combat.
That definitely was not on the bingo card. I legitimately never would have thought of that. I thought I just hadn't triggered something in the Nameless Village.
Slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
But let's head back to Vernworth. And go do Wilhelmina's quest, and if I get the best outcome, then I can give Hugo a job.
Hang in there, Master. I'm coming to assist.
Oh, Geo, hello! How are you today?
This might contain useful information. Let's have a look then.
I'm not taking...
That is not what I meant to do. I meant to click await ox cart.
This ox cart's bound for Ver. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Sit and doze. You bet.
A crime committed here will see one confined.
Ate some spicy pizza and got a call from your parents from the lower floor saying come get some beans.
Then we best keep some coin on hand to ease our potential war
Um,
and make them an ally to our cause.
I don't know what you mean by shooting. As for me, it's going. It is certainly going. I am trying to do a quest here, and I was completely wrong, apparently, about what kind of jobs I could offer the kid for the quest. And because I completed one quest and got the best outcome, I've essentially locked that kid, or I've essentially locked him out of that, what? How are you joking? Outcome? Or out of that quest? Ah, okay. Otherwise you're going to be very gassy. That makes sense. That makes sense. Ow. The quest I'm trying to complete is off the Pilfered Path. And I've gotten to the point where I need to find a job for Hugo. The Coral Snakes kid. Or, I say kid, but like young adult.
I'd fain hear you speak on any subject, friend.
I just wanted to take a nap.
Would you lend your ear to my request?
Fine.
Have my gratitude.
Where do you want to... Oh, that's not far. Or, actually... That's quite far. Deposit. Problem with that is that, I looked it up because I was trying some other things and they weren't working. And that is... Yeah, I'm gonna have to send him to the Rose. Problem is I don't have the quest for that yet. Or there's a quest I need to actually do first.
A good sleep does wonders.
Come, we've much to be getting on with. Feeling rested, I trust?
Hail. How fare you?
And I accidentally I accepted this one without thinking of much on it. So I should probably do this. I did the vendor quest, however, according to the thing I looked up, the vendor quest in Batal, if I want to have Hugo take over... Oh.
Look, while you're here.
Requires the bad ending of that quest. Which I did not get. I did the smart thing there and and gave him a... Oh, no, Gio, there was apparently 2 endings to that quest. The first one was where you give the guy... Why do I have a fairy stone in storage? I'll have to go grab that. The first one was where you give the guy the book that he actually wants.
And our purse is far lighter.
And the second is where you give him a forgery. The forgery leads to the good ending. apparently, from what I read when looking at this quest. Which is what I did. Like, I got suspicious, so I gave him a forgery. And giving him the book he actually wants, apparently, will lead to the bad ending. So I gave the guy a quince, and then proceeded to give him a forgery of the book he wanted.
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
Well, the bad ending would be he stays here for the rest of his life and gets mauled by the undead. Or he ended up dying against Lanzo, apparently. I had a bad feeling about that one, so I kind of just went ahead and killed Lanzo.
There's a ladder here.
After you, Arisen.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it? In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest.
Venom harpies! Avoid their venomous force! Focus your strength, Arisen!
Oh dear.
Master. Let us not get ahead of ourselves. The battle continues.
But because I got the good ending for the shopkeep in Batal, I need to do the, I need to get him work at the brothel if I want to come. And I didn't get the kid killed here. I need to do the... Hold up, where is my charge?
I can scarcely see a thing in this murk.
Okay, so he got left over here somehow.
Look, Arisen! A ballista!
Well, I accepted a quest, not thinking about it, to escort Elf Boy over here. Hang on. So I figured I should complete that one before I did the steps to unlock the brothel as a job option for Hugo, because I wasn't sure how that was going to play out.
Good thing I'm here, really. I know just where to go.
And it looks like I failed the quest. Okay. Somehow. Oh well. I'll check to see if there was a, if there's a body in the morgue, but other than that...
We've made it then. What's our first order of
I'm gonna do an in save and then... We're gonna do the, our Wilhelmina's quest. I have a guide to that one pulled up because I don't want to be reloading constantly to try and get the best outcome. I was planning on doing the main quest of this game today, or continuing on with it.
"'Tis here that I beg you to conduct yourself with care and with a reverence befitting of one who walks among the dead.
I don't know who you are.
You are more than welcome to reach."
Did you take my golden... Whatever. Dude, yeah, so I figured, I was just making sure that my elven friend wasn't, a corpse in there, because we got separated. I didn't see that one coming.
These writings could be of import.
Let's have a look then.
Might as well take a look. While you're here, eh? Stop by again soon.
We go... Rest. Because I want to make sure that my in-save...
To break the law is to be thrown in jail.
I've heard that jailers are paid a pittance.
Despite the hardships of their work. Then we'd best keep
What?
some coin on hand to ease our potential warders' suffering.
What? You... Okay. I'm just gonna take him the normal way using the ox cart. I have no idea what happened. But I'm gonna take him the normal way using the ox cart. And then we're gonna see if I can't get Wilhelmina's quest.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
They can be...
I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Well, I'm used to my pawns. And the fact that they will just teleport to you if you get too far. But
there's no one standing. Might say otherwise.
Clearly, my... What the... Jump scare has him standing up from the cart. Anyway...
Might as well take a look. While you're here.
I think that's everything.
Eh? Stop by again soon.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
Spending so freely offers a unique sort of joy. Let's keep our noses to the grindstone, that we might do it again soon.
I literally just bought a fairy stone.
The creature's corpse will serve us well.
You got quite the hunter's figure.
It doesn't look like the Wilhelmina quest is a long one. That is not the direction I want to be going. I want to go this way.
Then I shall remain by your side. We've got rattlers!
This bow is troubled by lightning strike.
Follow my example.
Ah!
Feast your eyes on this!
A plot twisty one, huh? Okay. Sounds like it could be interesting. Come on!
I shall return.
I don't care about the enemies up ahead. I just want to get this done. So I can go back without worrying about getting, my poor elven friend here killed. 'Cause that is certainly a risk. Playing Indiana Jones and Dragon's Dogma before playing Indiana Jones game?
Lo! A ballista. This could grant us an edge in battle.
Shit, I know Indiana Jones exists, but I don't know... No. It's not you being old, really, although there's nothing wrong with being old. It's me being uncultured. And I freely admit that. Silence fetus? Bruh, I'm almost 22! Do I Google myself? I don't really use Google for search engines very... What happened? I'm too old. I'll be honest, I don't tend to use Google as my search engine. Lately I've been sticking to DuckDuckGo. Alright, I actually don't know what happened with the elf. But we're gonna do a little rest.
When does my watch end?
We must rest.
It corrects to Kevin the Raven? Oh no.
Ready for a new day. Come, we've much to be getting on with.
I hope you slept well.
Are you two in ads? Because I see the ad thing going off.
Gather round. Treat your ears.
Home Alone flashbacks? Oh no. Okay, your ad was like 7 seconds. Yeah, my username pretty much quite literally came, or, well, not quite literally, but it came mostly from me drawing letters out of a hat.
A treasure chest. Shall we see
Well,
if we
that
can't
happened.
make our way over to it?
That was the wrong house anyway. Okay. Well, to be fair, I'm a pretty small creator.
If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
Okay, the underscores were actually a decision on my part. But the vast majority of the rest of that was, letters out of a hat. Why is this so narrow? Wilhelmina, where are you? There you are.
Hello there. You look like you've a lot to contend with. Still, since you went to the trouble of visiting me here, perhaps you'd like to hear a rumor I heard recently? It came by way of a client, a merchant who owns and operates ox carts. As she would have it, there have been sightings of some sort of phantom ox cart in the... Strange, isn't it? Phantom or not, I can't imagine what they must be carrying to brave monster-infested roads at night. Apparently, it makes its appearance just after sunset. As someone in the same line of business, my client said she's ashamed to know that one of her fellows is involving themselves in illegal dealings. That said, I've not set foot outside the capital in quite some time. 'Twas news to me that passenger ox carts don't travel at night. Well, that's it for the rumor. I've not set foot outside. 'Twas news to
Okay,
me
so
what of you? I've not set. 'Twas news to me that passenger. What of you?
do I need to do
Have you
the
any plans to...
do I need to do the Phantom Ox Cart thing to unlock her quest? It's not mentioning it on Fextra Life.
I've not set. 'Twas news to me that. What of you? Have you any plans to...
Why are you calling me fetus? I am legal drinking age. The ox cart you did after hers. Okay, so let's
I have been waiting
go rest again then. Do I have to patron the brothel? At 21 you ditch alcohol? I mean, that's fair. Just because I am legal drinking age doesn't mean I actually do drink. At most, I use it as a coffee flavoring. Just do the main quest in the castle.
A good sleep will ensure...
Well, that's the weird part. I have.
Now we've the vim to
Okay, to be fair,
Off we go then.
the alcohols that my parents usually have stocked in the bar tend to have flavors like chocolate or mint. And we have those on hand more often than chocolate-flavored creamer.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
Yeah, I think it would technically qualify as a liqueur.
Though carts travel only by the sun's light.
Although, I'm pretty sure I do actually have some Irish ancestry. I think my, I think my ancestry... My parents have told me that my ancestry is mostly Irish, German, and Italian. That said, I was born and raised in the US, so...
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease me when you are gone over long.
I've done all of the
It's not our place to hurry the others.
quests in the castle, which... I have... Like... I've been, like, all the way down here to Bakbatal. Still need to get down back here, but... I am a walking US, what?
I've not set foot outside the capital. It was news to me that passenger... What of you? I've not set foot outside the
And I can't give her anything, so...
What of you? Have you any plan?
How do I trigger that? I can go back and talk to Sven again, but I've done all the quests I can with the captain, I think. I just wanted to get some progress today. Because I know this weekend is going to be a doozy. Yeah, I've mentioned this before, but my grandma is not doing very well. We've known she was dying for like 2 years, but they actually went and called hospice. At this point, I've pretty much come to terms with it, but that's my mom's mom. So. It happens. Death is part of life. I dare say that if it weren't for death, we couldn't really be considered alive. It hurts when the people we care about die, of course.
You have my fullest confidence. That permit is intended for a beastren. Your Majesty ought be able to pass through the border checkpoint unquestioned.
My gosh! Gio!
Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty?
Yeah, I can't talk to Bront.
Do not forget that we work to...
I don't even... Like, even when I do use alcohol as a coffee flavoring, it's not like I do it often. I think I've done it twice since last June. Maybe 3 times? It's not frequent.
If that is your destination, we cannot follow. But know that your return is eagerly awaited.
I already did the Veil of Gossamer Clouds quest from Sven. So this is... here we go. Here's my usual door. I just got so lucky with that one. Thankfully, Sven's room is pretty easy to get to.
Ah, 'tis you. I thank you for coming to see me, but I'm afraid I have no new information to share at present.
Yeah, I actually have no idea what's blocking Wilhelmina's quest. I'm thinking it's the ox cart, considering the ox cart, Off the Pilfered Path, Phantom Ox Cart, Flickering Shadows, and Sorcerer's Appraisal. These are the only quests I have right now. I already did Veil of Gossamer Clouds. That sounds like a lot of grease. I have trouble eating gyros sometimes because of how much grease is in them. Shepherd's pie I like. Okay, that's actually good to know. So I need to progress the main quest a little in order to even get this, is what you're saying? Because I have not been to the Batal Castle. Or do you mean the, research lab?
It seems that we must seek out this Ambrosius if we are to learn more of the God's way. I believe I can guide you to the person in question. We're in your hands, sir.
The Ambrosius one. Okay. Okay. No, I was worried that I'd broken the game somehow.
Might we consider boarding an ox cart?
You, but my legs are stiff as boards.
Sorry. So I need to do the Ambrosius one. Okay.
Might as well take a look. While you're here, eh? Many thanks.
Do not be sorry, be better. I will be both. And you cannot stop me. I went the wrong way. Both! B-O-T-H, not both. Okay, I guess my accent does make this sound very similar.
Shall we get some rest? I feel refreshed and ready for a new day. Come, we've much to be getting
on. You can blame the New Yorker accent for that one. Alright, back Batal.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
But yeah, I did this guy's quest, which is why I need Wilhelmina's.
Do come again.
I trust we only purchased what we required, Arisen.
Yes, fairy stones. I go through enough fairy stones that it's kind of needed.
As important as ours.
Okay. I'm gonna have to end in a half hour. I started late, but I also can't afford to go too far over or too late today.
There are useful ingredients.
So let's hope this doesn't take a while.
No harm in picking a few.
Huh? Wait, what? Ooh, I've heard of I've seen some of the games from Dark Picture Anthology. That's Until Dawn and what was the one with the boat? Shit, what was the one with the boat? Man of Medan, yes, yes. I've seen those. I've never played them, but I've seen them. If I were to get them, I'd have to play them off stream, though, because, I already know the plot twists. I know how the game goes.
I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Do.
Rattlers are upon us. Fire's fury shan't be evaded this way.
House of Ashes. We played. Oh dear. Let me just do that. I should probably put out like a poll on YouTube or something for what my next first playthrough is going to be, because I actually did, and I mentioned this before, but I think Alexi was here, but you weren't. I got myself 3 games because they were on sale. What? Feral! I mean, I could also go back to The Witcher, but I'm more excited for these, or for the 3 new games I got. Or, well, new to me. Other people have already played them.
Thank you.
Hang in there. You'll pull through.
Well done, Master.
So, how was that House of Ashes crazy? Because I've never played that. Never even heard of it, really. I think I was doing something else at the time.
Over so soon.
Clear objective with the monthly streaming time? What? Hey! No, I don't. I do not have a clear objective with total streaming time for the month. I would honestly like to do 6 to 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, but with everything as it is now, that is not possible. House of Ashes had an amazing story, character arcs too. There's so much you can do. There's so much you can do wrong. Oh no. But currently I can do about 3 most of the time, but I actually have to be on the lookout for something in a bit here.
We have reached our destination.
Who are you? No, never mind. It is a little important. I'm searching for blue crystal shards. Find them, and I'll pay you handsome.
A friend did like 5, 10 out of 10 moments without a mistake that were not important, but made one mistake where it was essential and died. Oh no! Farrell, why can't you... Okay. It's always those games that are the greatest. And how exactly are you not seeing the blue crystal shards? These are so vibrant. The 3 games I got and are Bayonetta, 9 Souls, and Solar Ash. Which I'd never even heard of Solar Ash, but those other 2 I'd heard good things about. So my next new game, or my next first playthrough, is going to be one of those 3. I just haven't decided what.
Different masters favor different forms.
Here we are.
And I'm debating maybe putting out like a poll. Oh no. Yeah, no, Solar Ash.
Well, have you found any
was the 3rd one.
Shards? Is that all? Time still, I expect I'll find a use for them here. 'Tis a god's sway. Well, to be precise, the crystalline substance from which 'tis made.
Okay.
By refining such crystals, anyone can attain the power of the Arisen. The power to command pawns, that is. However, small fragments are meaningless. They cannot contend with the Arisen's power, you see. Speaking of which, should you find any large fragments, bring them to me, won't you? Though that might be difficult. We've scoured this area quite thoroughly, I should think. 'Tis possible larger shards may have been mistaken for jewels and carried off by scavengers or collectors or some such.
Also what?
Mayhap one such as the Oracle or the Dragonforged.
Dragonforged?
You in locating
okay.
I can tell you no more than that.
That...
This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful.
That is actually a huge thing. This is late game? Okay.
The Arisen comes. Is this meeting also by the dragon's design?
Okay.
You may be pitted against the dragon, yet its fate is yours to share.
No, this shop is late game. Okay.
Godsway, forgive me, but I've ne'er heard of such a thing.
Oh, Red, hello! How are you doing? TJ! Hey! Thanks for the bits. How are you?
However, some years past, a sorcerer of Batar came to me seeking knowledge of the dragon, just as ye have. Faces, sir, I believed he called himself. It appeared his intent was to alter the will of the world through mortal means. Perhaps there is some connection. Ye need not seek. Make still. I suppose I can tell ye about her after all. Now that so it stands to reason.
Okay.
That a mockery of one, perhaps, but not then go. Since times of eld, remember, draconic blood flows through the veins of. Then I bid ye farewell.
Okay, yeah, I've heard some really good things about Bayonetta, and so was actually pretty excited when I found out that it was on PlayStation and I could get it on sale for like $6.
Master. I can take you to this individual. We're much obliged.
But I'm thinking of putting a poll up on YouTube, because I don't know how much longer this game is going to wind up taking me.
Would you mind coming over here?
But that way my viewers can sort of decide which they would like to see me play more.
Perhaps this has no bearing on
You've been playing a lot of Dragon's Dogma Online.
I appreciate you carrying our heavy items, but do let me know if you need a hand.
You were talking about this before, weren't you? They did a dragon face scan? What? This guy narrating sounds almost like the guy talking at the end of a Nightwish song. Alright.
Are you coming, Master? Our path is here.
I'm just trying to make some progress. Lost track of the stream as you were talking about it too.
I would not presume to direct our course, but do let me know if you require a guide.
Yeah, I know that it's an MMO.
We have but to follow.
And I also remember that while I did show some passing interest, as soon as I tried to redirect the conversation and ask you about your thoughts on this game, you left. As you've said, the towns are MMO, but the fields aren't. Where am I going? Why? Ah, okay.
This place offers a view of the sea. I imagine we would not escape. Hold fast, Arisen! I will be with you in better moments.
Shit, it might be smarter to end here. Because again, I actually do have to go do some things. Left. I'm getting back to town.
As a matter of fact, the pain I experienced at the coronation was beyond imagining. How might the technique used to control us be dispelled?
Farrell, we've talked about this before. You have mentioned this many a time. Like here, go left? I already know that this way leads to the Forbidden Magic Lab and the dungeon. Did I notice what? I've noticed a lot of things and have not... Ah!
fair enough, fair enough. But yeah, I went in there before. Okay, what are you leading me to, Geo? The documents for Wilhelmina. Okay.
If you must go off on your own,
That is actually helpful.
I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
I already came in here for Sven. 4 or 5 rooms here on the first floor. I mean, I can't exactly pick stuff up right now. It's not letting me. Will it let me pick you up? No, just confirm. It is only letting me confirm, it is not letting me collect.
Sir, are you the Arisen? Aye? Then you must have been to the Argamon ruins.
What?
I heard a rumor that a Medusa was seen there. Is it true? Because if so, that means 'tis no mere creature of legend, but a monster as real as any other. Know you the legend of the hero Danaus? Well, one version of the tale claims the hero's foe was a Medusa. The legend is inscribed here. You must take it and read it for yourself.
I was looking for documents. Yeah, I can't. A bit above the door on the left where I entered on the first floor. Hang on, where did I enter? I entered from here. Or, wait, no, it was here. Or was it? No, I entered from here. A bit above the... There's a room a bit above the door on the left.
Ah, that's right. I must fetch those papers.
It said Laboratorium Workshop 1. There's a room above the door, and that's where the documents are. It's not letting me interact with anything in here. Surprised I did not get jumped there. Yeah, I'm not... Like, it is... Okay, I guess it comes later, but at least you got the spot. Fair enough. Thank you. That will... Oh dear. Probably be of some use tomorrow. For now, let's leave and then I'll do my outro just here. If you're interested in anything I've done up until this point,
please check out, or you can check out my YouTube channel. I try to upload stuff same day and to group my runs by playlist so they're easier to find. I will probably also be putting the poll that talks about my next available game, or my next available first playthroughs on YouTube. My gosh, why do you keep calling me fetus? If you're interested in seeing my announcements, I post them to my stories here on Twitch, to YouTube, and currently to Instagram. If you would like to see my clips in an easier fashion, I post them to YouTube, currently to TikTok, and when it lets me, currently to Instagram. The links to all of that are in the chat now. Because you're ancient compared to me. It's only like 9 years? 8? If you've made it this far and are curious to see where I go from here, why not drop a follow? It takes but one button press, and you can always change your mind if you decide my content isn't for you. The whole 8. Oh my gosh. That's really not much. Tomorrow we'll be continuing with something. I'm going to be attempting to continue looking into Flickering Shadows for now and see if I can't unlock Wilhelmina's quest so that I can actually finish Hugo's. Monday and Tuesday, it's back to Elden Ring Catch Flame only. I'll be heading into Liurnia. A part of you leaves when you reach a quarter of a century, you'll see. Nah, I am patiently awaiting my hag years. And Wednesday, it's back to Lords of the Fallen with Karato. We'll be heading into the manse and clearing out some beacons. We're not actually going to be interacting with them, though. I'm going to be staying far away from that. One moment. Piku is playing Silent Hill F. I will be raiding and running, but stay tuned if you're interested in that. That said, happy time zones, everyone, and I hope you all have an excellent day.